Hello guys, welcome. I know it's been a while, but well, I've been playing a lot of Minecraft recently and I just wanted to show you guys my new base. This is it currently, however, I did see a village up here. I like this texture pack that I'm playing on. Everything looks very nice and oh my goodness, what is that? Hello? Oh, you've taken some damage. A decent sized village here. Wow, look at that. That is... Dang, I wonder who built that. It's a great castle. What? I'm just kidding. No, this is obviously my base. This is a line of trees that I created. These are all of my animals. I like to collect the trees of wood that I'm particularly fond of. Dark wood makes some very nice, like, doors and trapdoors and fences, and... Oh, spruce wood is one of my favorites. I found some bamboo because there's a jungle, I think, over there, but there is my nether portal. Need to work on that more. There is my sugarcane. Pretty efficient. Got me a lot of bookshelves pretty quickly. There's my farm, and that is my castle. You would not believe how long it took to make this thing. About over a week, maybe close to 2 weeks even, if I'm not mistaken. And the amount of stone that it took is astronomical. I believe probably over 12 stacks worth of just like cobblestone smelted down. And this thing is huge. It is a lot bigger than I expected it to be. It's technically 3 levels high or 3 stories tall. There's my farm back here. I should probably harvest it soon. Yeah, this is my ginormous castle. It's a lot bigger than I originally set out. I have my 4 flags there. I like the green and black because of Slytherin colors. This is the west entrance. And this is my castle. You can go to each of the towers. I'll go up there in a second, but I have my chest organized, so I have my natural stuff there, my wooden materials there mixed with glass. Keep my valuables. These are for extra in case I run out of space down here. And up here is my bed. Um, it took me forever to find cacti. I really like this because it's like kind of brought up. I have my own sort of tower in the middle of my base. And I have my glass wall so I can see out. And it's time to go up top. So this is my second level, my tower. It took a while to build, lots of retrying, but I finally got a design I like. I like how I have these sort of lanterns and walls right here. I think it looks very nice. And this is, of course, the outside part. And you see there's a whole building up there, which we'll get to in a second. Everything's kind of closed off, if you will. With doors and stuff, so this really feels like the outside top part. If we go to the third level, we see there's also more windows so I can look out and everything, and this is my sort of path I can go across, and it's also kind of covered, if you will, and it just goes all around the tower. I think it's pretty cool. Like, you can see off into the distance, you have the lanterns keeping everything bright. And this is my enchanting room up here. It has a glass rooftop. I have all of my lapis. And thanks to how the bookshelves are positioned, it goes up to 30 enchants, which is very nice. I used to have a lot more levels, but unfortunately I died. So I had 42. But the game only gave me back 6, so yeah, that's sad. But yeah, this is my base, and it took me a long time to build. This is my loom, so I could have made all of those banners. But it looks very nice. It's very awe-inspiring how big it is. To know that I was able to make something this large with nothing more than like reference pictures. I will admit I did copy the flag design from someone because I could not build a flag for the life of me. But basically everything else in this build is completely on my own. As I said, the amount of stone that was required is insane. Literal dozens of stacks. I would not be surprised. I built my farm before I finished my base, but that's not too surprising. Look at that. Look at that. That literally looks like Hogwarts Castle. This literally looks like when Harry and all the first years arrived at Hogwarts from the boats, and just like they just see it off in the distance glimmering and how big it is, and it's just very nice. I'm very proud of it, and it took me a lot of effort. It's really inspired me into like how good I've gone at Minecraft, to the point where I can make something like this compared to the dirt shack that I made in the beginning. I'm just really impressed that I was able to build something this majestic. Basically all on my own, without any sort of help. Just trial and error, you know, just building it up and then breaking it down when it doesn't suit my fit. The top of the towers were particularly difficult. They are probably the least symmetrical and actually planned out, because I figured my previous symmetrical attempts were not up to standard, so I was unable to keep that, so I had to go with that sort of like pile. Here, I can get to the top of the castle really quick. It's not so much as like a proper stair pile of like stone blocks with like a spire sticking out. It looks nice. It's just very pointed, which was my goal, but I didn't know how to do it, so I just kind of did that. Each of these things are like a stack of stone each, for context. If you're trying to do this, you need a bunch of pickaxes. I couldn't really give you any like proper details of it, just because, well, it was kind of made on the spot. Each tower honestly took me like a day, mostly because I kept messing up and changing things later on. My original idea did not have sort of halfway included. I was not originally having a third level to the towers. I think it looks nice. It really adds to the overall size of the build and just makes it look a lot fuller. This part wasn't too hard. I figured I'd probably put my enchantment table on here. I wasn't quite sure how to do it originally because I wanted to give it a more open feel as like compared to like a fully confined room. And I think I managed to do that pretty well. It's somewhat closed off, like it has a roof and walls. However, you know, there's a lot of glass panels. The doors aren't exactly real doors. There is a glass roof, so I think it feels open enough, kind of like raised a little. So you're not exactly looking down, it's more like head level. And I just think it worked out pretty well. I like all the banners because it gives the castle a little more feeling, a little more personalization, not just a big stone structure. But yeah, I am just overall really happy with my castle. And thank you guys for watching.